Hi Gemini, welcome to Lightsageintuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. Thank you guys. I'm going to be doing a general love reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so if you find this isn't your message, you might want to check one of the videos for your other planetary placements. As well as my intention is this reading is timeless, so whenever you see it, that's when it's intended for you. I drew cards for your energy here, Gemini, your person's energy here, and the connection between you down here. Keep in mind, energy can be reversed, so if I'm talking about your person and it feels like it's you or vice versa, take it however the message resonates for you. That's how it's intended. All right, Gemini. The overall energy for you on the bottom of the deck for your reading is the Ten of Swords. So there's been a lot of conflict. You've been in a really tough place. You've had a lot of negative thoughts, difficulty, conflict, arguments. Feel maybe like you've been stabbed in the back. You can't take another sword. You feel defeated. This is the end of the cycle. This conflict is coming to an end, but it has really been prevalent for you. What you have at the heart of the matter is the Queen of Cups. This is actually the card of Cancer, but it doesn't have to be, and masculine or feminine. This is someone who's very emotional, very nurturing, very intuitive, someone who's a mother, I feel like. Someone very, very artistic, compassionate, loving. I feel like it's either you or your person, or it could be someone in your life who's very emotional, with the crossing energy being the Eight of Cups. So this is the forces that are working for or against you. And the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something or walking to something, walking towards something. I feel like you either have to walk away from something or feel like you need to walk away from something, or there's something that you want to walk towards which requires you to leave something in the past. What you have beneath you, the root of the matter, is the Nine of Wands and Justice. Justice is the card of Libra. It doesn't have to be. Nine of Wands is someone who's very defensive, very protective. They have their walls up high because there's been a lot of difficulty. It's the wounded warrior. I feel like this is you, Gemini. With justice, you want justice restored. You want to be able to let your walls down. But because of what has happened and where you are right now, you are defensive. You want the truth to come out. You want the communication to be open. You want to restore balance within this scenario, put an end to the disagreements and the conflict, and restore justice. In the immediate past is the Queen of Swords. This is the card of Libra. It's heirs, someone who's very intellectual. They are very honest and direct. They're going to speak the truth. They're fair, and they'll listen to you and what your truth is, but if it doesn't align with what they feel the truth to be, they will bring that sword down and cut you off. They can be a bit biting with their comments. I feel like this is either you had something to say, that, a message or truth that you delivered, and I feel like you were angry or pissed off when you came in with this information, or someone came in to convey a message or share this information with you. It's not in reverse, but I feel like in reverse position, but I do feel like, especially in this deck, this Queen of Swords is very protective. They have that sword raised and ready to draw in the event that they feel threatened. And I feel like this person was very, very defensive at you or your person, and just ready to do a battle of the wills. What you have above you, what your advice from Spirit or what's on your mind is the Star. This is it's a card of Aquarius. This is about healing, promise, renewed hope. I feel like there is a lot of emotion in this connection, and things have been out of balance. This is also about restoring balance. It's also about the universe coming in to help. Things are going to get better. There is a promise that things will improve. It could also be that you're about to step into the spotlight. You are about to become a star, or you are a star in some way in your life, in your circle, maybe in a grand scale. but this is someone receiving recognition. Someone who has a lot of impact and effect on other people. What you have in the immediate future is the Knight of Wands, or the Knight of Staves, and the Priestess. Knight of Wands is actually the card of Sagittarius, but does not have to be. But this is someone coming in with an offer. There's some project they want to put effort into. They're very passionate, very charming. Knights can be kind of players. This is someone who could be in and out. It also can indicate moving, changing locations, going on an adventure or a journey. With the High Priestess, I feel like this is either someone coming in to share some information with you that they understand or know intuitively, or you intuitively know that you need to make these changes. You're going to have a lot of dreams, premonitions, signs, indications that this change needs to happen. And you're going to be motivated and ready to charge forward like this Knight of Wands to make this change happen. I feel like this change could be walking away from something. I feel like that's where you are right now. You're very emotional about it. It's a decision that you're trying to make. But I feel you are going to make this decision and follow through with it because you intuitively know that it is what needs to happen for you, that you need to move forward. This is how you're going to restore balance. I drew some Language of Flower oracle cards, and for yours I got Belladonna, Silence, Listen More, and Quiet Be. And the High Priestess, they know the secrets. The High Priestess knows all the secrets. She knows, but she doesn't tell. She doesn't say. She keeps it to herself. So I feel like listen, pay attention to the conversations, what's being said, what's going on, pay attention to the signs. And I feel like you are going to get some clarity as you move through this, as you try to make this decision or this change and restore balance to this situation. For your person, on the bottom of the deck, they have the Empress. This is the card of Libra or Taurus. The Empress is the divine feminine. This is someone who is the Queen of Queens. She has so much talent, potential, love, compassion, capability, abundance, nurturing within her. This is someone who is well-rounded, mature, very capable, very stable. Just that mother, she could be a mother of your children, could be your mother, her mother, but this is the energy that's affecting the overlying energy for their reading. On the heart of the matter, they have the World card. The World is about the end of a cycle, the changing, the one chapter ending and the next chapter beginning. The world turns, continues to turn, and cycles change. In this particular deck, there are these two people holding this world up with a child sitting on top. I feel like this is about a family. Could be siblings. I feel like it's you and them and your children, but I feel like they feel really weighed down. I feel like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders. You're doing it together. I feel like both of you are, and they feel like both of you or them with this person in their life, if you are not together, feel like they have a lot of responsibility, a lot of things that they need to take care of, and they have precious cargo on top of that world, so they're going to do the work they need to take care of them and make that happen. The crossing energy working forward against them is the Ace of Pentacles. So they want a new beginning for stability and security. They want this new cycle, the world to turn, and this new cycle to allow room to plant this pentacle to grow this abundant, prosperous future together. What they have beneath them, what the root of the matter is the Magician. So Gemini, the card of Gemini. They want to, I feel like you could be on their mind. This is what they're focused on, is you, as well as they are trying to manifest. They're trying to manifest change and the potential for prosperity and abundance in the future. What they have in their immediate past, right next to the same card for you, is the High Priestess. I feel like there's something that they understood or knew intuitively. Could be someone coming, this is a card of Pisces, could be someone who came in and shared this with them, although the High Priestess, like I said, doesn't usually share. I feel like this is them. They could be very, very intuitive, very spiritual, very in touch with that aspect of themselves. There are some things that they intuited or understood which I feel like has caused the world to turn. I feel like this is part of what is bringing the end to this cycle and causing the world to turn and begin a new chapter. What they have above them, their advice from spirit or what's on their mind, is the Three of Wands. This is a card of, this is a card of, the plan has already been put into action. The research has been done and it's been set forth, and they're waiting for the ships to come in. I feel like they have already done this manifesting and they are waiting for it to come to fruition. I don't usually feel this way with this Three of Wands unless there are a lot of other threes surrounding it, and there are not. However, in this particular deck, there's one woman who is being fawned over by these three gentlemen, and there could be a third party energy. It does not have to be another person. It can be, but it doesn't have to be a physical infidelity. It can be another person, mom who has too much advice that they're listening to, or they could be too focused on work or their hobbies, but there's some energy that is coming in between this. But I really do feel like there could be some outside influences that are affecting this, or that they intuitively suspect are affecting this. But I do feel it's more about them trying to manifest this change, this new beginning, and waiting for it to happen. In their immediate future, they have the Five of Swords reversed. So the Five of Swords is about conflict, defeat, arguments. With the Five of Swords reversed, they either can't let go of the conflict, or they want to end this conflict and restore balance or justice to this situation again. But we'll see what happens for them. But I do feel like they want this fighting to end. They want the conflict to be over, because they do want this new beginning. The language of flower oracle card for them is sunflower, assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. I feel like they are. I feel like they're going to have to face this conflict head on when it comes, maybe with finesse, with diplomacy, but it is going to have to be addressed. I don't feel like it's just going to disappear, which I feel like is what they want, but that's not how it's going to happen. For the energy between you, the Ace of Swords is the bottom of the deck, so there's a new idea or a truth that is affecting this. At the heart is the King of Wands, which is the card of Leo. Does not have to be. But the King of Wands is often a husband, a father, someone who is actually, upright without other cards indicating otherwise. The King of Wands is very passionate, very motivated, very faithful, very charismatic and charming. But they are going to accomplish their goal. There's a lot of passion in them to do this. We have the Chariot, which is a card of Cancer. But this is it could be about movement, travel, heading towards a destination, wanting to win. It's also about balance within the self, restoring balance between the light and the dark aspects of self. The Five of Pentacles is about feeling isolated or cut off or shut out. And this is also about wanting victory. I feel like this King of Wands, you or your person, whoever it is, wants to end this feeling of isolation or being cut off. They want victory in this. They want to restore balance. Again, we have another card of balance with Justice. Again, Justice. Something has been out of balance and balance needs to be restored. I feel like there's an honest, Justice has this sword here in this deck, and that's communication. I feel like there's some honest communication that needs to happen, some things that really need to be addressed, because we also, again, have the Five of Swords, again, upright with conflict. There's some things that need to be addressed in order to resolve these conflicts. I feel like there's bickering and arguments and people too focused on their own goals without looking at the bigger picture of the goals of this relationship. We have the Eight of Swords. So in an effort to achieve this, there is going to be, I feel like both of you are really going to be up in your heads, really trying to figure this out, feeling trapped and bound to the way that this situation is and not seeing a way through to figure out how to release this and move forward. I do feel like you are going to get there. You're going to do the work necessary to get through this. I see there's going to be some difficulty, some discomfort. Some people are going to feel isolated, or one or two of you in this situation are going to feel isolated or alone in this process. But I do feel like ultimately justice is going to be restored and this conflict is going to be released, because we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is someone who is willing to do the work. They're going to look at the situation, what's required for the long term or the long haul in order to be successful and to provide something for that can provide for longevity, for abundance, stability, and security. And they're not afraid to do that work. Wow, the language of flower card I got for this is cactus flower, endurance, hold on, you can do this. And I feel like that is reiterated here with this Page of Pentacles. This is such a stable, the Page of Pentacles is young. It can be a child, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but they're very stable and grounded, and they have it within them. They have the determination and the grit and the desire to stick to it and figure a way through. So I do feel like there is desire on both of your parts to put in the effort and find a way through this. I do feel like there's going to be truth. There's going to be clarity in this situation. And through this process, there will be a restoration of balance and justice. I do feel like there will be some spiritual healing as well as emotional healing. But there's something that has to be something has to be chosen, walked away from, walked towards. And it's very emotional, as well as there is communication struggles. But I do feel like you guys are going to find your way through this. One way or another, you will find your way through this. This is the way the energy is today. It could be different tomorrow or next week. But I hope that this resonated for you, and if so, I hope it helped. And I love spending time with you guys, and hopefully I see you again. Until next time, love and light.